What is Black Desert Mobile? It's an MMORPG full of intense, epic battles, but it's so much more than just the battles. It's full of potential. It's a culmination of relaxing, fishing, socializing, fighting, exploring, and more. Set in an extraordinarily visualized fantasy world, all in the comfort of your mobile device. A true MMORPG at your fingertips. Black Desert Mobile.
Okay,
Are we live? Are we on? Are we good?
We're good.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Ooh, the mic's loud on my part. Let me turn down my mic real quick.
Are you turning your mic?
Yeah,
All right.
my mic's a little too loud.
Hi, everybody. I missed you.
It's true.
How's everybody been?
It's true.
Where's Tim? Tim's super right here right now.
Tim's right there.
Someone just asked, where's Tim?
It's literally, he's right there. He's the only thing you see on screen.
I know. There's nothing
There's
else I can
nothing else.
be.
Hi, that's a very enthusiastic hi by somebody.
That was appreciated.
Yeah, it's a lot with the dots next to it. Hi. Hi. GM Joel haircut? Yes, I got a haircut.
And Tim needs a haircut desperately.
When will you get a haircut?
No idea.
No idea is what
Like
he's saying.
IKEA? No idea?
Yeah, it's like the Spanish for no idea. Joel997, hi.
Oh, I remember that. That was a good day.
It was a day.
That was a good day.
It was a day, and
That was a great day, Joel.
It was a very memorial, very memorable day. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Hi.
Oh, are we doing Americanized? 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Hi. Need this T-shirt? Oh, you guys need this
Do
T-shirt?
you like it?
Like
I just got it today. I kind of like it.
It's still loud for me. I don't know why. Oh, let me turn it down a little more. My mic's too loud.
This guy and his mics.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, guys. We are here to give you the super big, mega, awesome, ultra patch notes today.
Actually, it's your mic being loud. Can you keep talking?
Oh, is it my mic?
Yeah.
Oh, my mic's being massive. I'm very sorry for anyone's ears that I have bursted up until this point.
Clipping. I don't want nobody's audio to clip.
I agree with the nerf Tim's hair. This mess is redonk.
Yeah, nerf means cut it, right?
Whatever
Right.
it needs to get done. Yeah.
Like make it less somehow.
Yes, in any way.
Yeah. I love the new minigame makeover. Oh, you guys like that summer thing? Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But kind of sad news that we have to throw out like early today is that we won't have no minigame today. Sad. Very sad. And
He has a good reason.
And I'm still clipping. Let me go. Sorry guys,
You are not settled today.
I know. My mic is like super loud. Keep talking.
Is your full name Joseph?
No.
All right, someone thinks your name's Joseph.
How's my name Joseph?
I don't know. So I've been out of the loop for a couple weeks, so you guys can let me know any of your fantastical questions about the
or
game
just how you've been. Yeah, or just how you've been. That's important.
Feels like I'm reconnecting with friends.
Yeah. Harbinger of Darkness. They're kind of wondering what that is. Harbinger of Darkness. And I'm still... Wow.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
What's wrong with today's mic?
Just control your vocals.
I'm looking at the audio chart. This is fine. But when I go, that's loud.
Well, Joel, when anybody screams, it's loud.
One more time.
Oh, dear.
It's really loud.
Tim is never getting a big scratchy beard. That is never happening ever. And I'm suspicious you're one of my sisters.
Oh.
They have been begging me to grow a beard forever.
Oh. How'd that go?
Never. No, I'm never getting facial hair ever.
Oh. Why so?
I just can't. I can't deal with the face hair. It does not suit my persona.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Praying that this is like the last time.
Okay. See, users are saying that there's nothing wrong with your mic.
There's nothing wrong with my mic?
So I'm gonna say at this point,
I'm not going back.
you're delusional. Yeah.
I'm not going back.
You're borderline.
I thought I was gonna blame OBS being delusional, but I guess it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
And on Facebook, please refrain from writing the same word multiple times at once.
Otherwise known as
spamming.
Yeah.
We
appreciate the passion.
We want various opinions, and just one sentence ought to do it.
Yes.
And
many opinions are good opinions.
And continuous efforts of that spamming will lead me to go back to that computer and to disable some of the functionalities of your chatting privileges, especially for. Okay, there you go. That's the last straw. That is the last straw.
Joel, is it just my stream today? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know. I don't know, but that is the last straw.
Oh, dear me.
Why do you do this to me?
Oh man, I was so ready to carry Joel, but
could just have a good
in the
time.
mini games. But Joel just mentioned we're canceling or ending the stream a little tiny bit early today, so we don't know that we're gonna have time for the mini game.
Why do you make me do this?
That's my favorite part, by the way. So I'm as saddened as you are.
Yes. I kicked that one.
Long time no see.
That one guy that was spamming.
You did good job, Joel.
Thanks. So I think we're gonna be fine now. That's the last time we'll probably see it.
Uh-huh.
That's the last time, hopefully.
I don't think they can hear you, man.
They can't hear me.
No.
Like,
You should
the mic's pretty loud.
You should probably come back this
The
way.
mic's pretty loud. Like
You
they
should.
can hear stuff that I say, right? They can hear stuff that I say.
should
Like they should be able
You
to.
should probably come
Yeah.
back this way.
Yeah. So we're fine. We're fine. Okay. All right. So we got a couple announcements that we need to get out. Okay.
You need to collect yourself?
No.
Joel
just a-
Joel
I'm
Almighty.
just gonna disable
Just-
Facebook. We can't do it. We can't do it.
Ah.
No Facebook in chat.
Oh, Sandsman Sarvas.
Unfortunately, that's how it has to be. That's how it has to be.
We're so close.
We were so close.
Hey, someone wants to marry you, Joel.
It's okay.
Somebody wants to marry you. Do you want to marry them?
No.
Okay, but they asked really nicely.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was,
Well, I don't know. I don't
and
know
they
who
asked in
are.
Korean. Someone asked in Korean.
Oh goodness.
It was really kind.
But nobody in real life asked me to marry them.
This is real life too, Joel. It's just a window.
It's online. Isn't everything online?
Don't
just
listen
like,
to him, guys. You're just as real to me as the other people in my life. Don't let him talk you down.
Okay. All right. So we're good. So we will go and
Updates.
So the thing about Facebook is that we'll see what you're saying. We'll see it. Like it's right there on our screen. It's right there. So we'll see everything you're saying, including the spammer. So we'll see everything. It just won't be displayed here.
We're protecting you guys.
Yeah, we're just helping you guys to see yourself better, have more visibility, and share that visibility. It's important. I think it's kind of important.
You know what's also important, Joel?
Right.
The updates.
The updates.
They
Okay,
really-
so
they
some
really
of
wanna
the
see
things
the
that are
updates.
happening. Some of the things that are happening. I will go ahead and say it now. I believe we were doing the custom event mode for the Raminus, and we actually did a little bit of a mini tournament, if you will. It's not really a tournament because it just ended one day, but it's like we called it event match, and then we ran that last week, and we'll run it the last part of it this week. So we'll do that once again, and obviously those who decide to participate, we appreciate you guys for helping us out and trying to see how we can improve the mode for the future. And another ways that you guys can help out with that is that we'll also be sending out surveys. We'll be sending out surveys so that you guys can, for those who've experienced the custom event mode and saw what that was like, you guys can go take that survey, and at the end of the survey, we'll say you can pick up a small little reward for our appreciation to you.
Help us make it better.
Sure, and that's our appreciation to you for helping us out with your opinions and things to make it better. But of course, we have to make sure that you earn those participation rewards. You don't just click one little answer every time until the end of the survey and just then call it a day.
No walk in the park survey.
Oh no. So by the end of the survey, you'll have your family name written down, your server and region. And every one of those accounts that you guys register for the survey, we will track those accounts to make sure you have played at least 3 matches on custom event mode, so that we know that your opinions are actually validated to be somewhat helpful. Because
we're proving your opinions matter.
You guys are answering 20-something questions about custom event mode, but if you've never played one match of custom event mode, that would not be ideal. So we want to track down your record for 3 matches played at least of custom event mode. Then once you complete the survey, we will send the rewards out to you once we're done with all of that. Okay, so that's the first thing about Raminus. Let's get that out of the way.
Feeling it. Keep it going.
Next thing. Kind of important. This is kind of important. We've been making a big deal out of this since last Friday-ish. We're going to have a very, very special video. And yes, it will be pre-recorded. So it's not like it's not like during that video, if you like type on YouTube chat and just like type says like, Joel, do something, like just like, I don't know, dance, like sing, or even if you tell me to do that, the Joel in that video will not understand what you're saying because it's a pre-recorded video. It happened in the past.
So okay.
So if you're going with if you're working with, you know, I don't know if you guys saw the movie Tenet, or the movie Inception.
Okay.
So some of those you know, working alongside time. You know, Tenet, I think is the best example of Tenet. Great movie.
I haven't seen it, but I can't wait.
Incredible. Christopher Nolan, as always, just amazing. Amazing. It's great. But yes, but with that, so that video will come up after Velia Inn ends, and because we have to accommodate time for that video, we will end Velia Inn just a little bit earlier today. That's probably the biggest reason why we're not having the mini game today, unfortunately. So no Tim Carey today. Yeah. So
I'm really glad you gave. It's a very complicated situation, so I'm really glad you helped them understand.
Yeah.
Pre-recorded.
Right. Pre-recorded. So
pre, of course.
So please do not yell at that Joel in that video because he won't hear you.
Right.
He won't get triggered or tilted by your insults.
I am counting the seconds until someone is so over the joke.
They won't get it
because
it's pre-recorded. Okay, they should be sure to know.
Oh, someone's asking. So pre is the Latin root.
Oh.
For a Latin word that means before.
They know that. Yeah, that's. I can't believe that's such a very difficult explanation for such a simple
and
word.
someone's asking if this stream is pre-recorded. We're trying. We're trying. Well, that's we don't want to spoil anything.
No.
We're trying to figure that out right now.
No.
Just stick with us.
Look, you know, I enjoyed the movie Tenet, but this is very much present time.
Now is the time to laugh.
Yeah, you can laugh.
Make sure we can hear you. It helps our ego.
I think this all would have worked even if it was pre-recorded. But no, this is very much live. This is very much live. Ask a question and we'll answer the question directly. So yeah, someone laughed hi and someone like ha. Someone did that.
Also, someone in this chat is super in love with you.
Well, thank you.
I'm just letting you know. I've been seeing several. It's all the Korean messages. If you see Korean, they want you to. You're adorable. They really like you, and they want you to marry them.
That's a 3 combo.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Triforce. It's not a Triforce. It's trifecta. Trifecta.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, but spoilers when? No. We can't give spoilers about the video because that video has lots of so many great stuff in that video. You will make sure that you felt that it was worth the wait. Like once we get there, it's a 1 hour and 20 minutes from now. So 7 p.m. our time, it'll be 1 hour and 20 minutes.
You're uploading the pre-recorded thing in 1 hour and 20 minutes?
Oh, it's already there, but it will premiere. It will premiere on YouTube once we get there. So if you guys have not seen Premiere before, it's literally first look, first glance at everything that's going on with this. So Developer's Insight. That video will come on in about 1 hour and 20 minutes. So we'll try to end Velia Inn before that, and then you can watch it with us and really see how that goes. I'll be watching myself. That's kind of weird, but that will happen too.
It's a little vain, but it fits.
I mean, but it turned out to be very, very fun. Very, very fun interview, and it's very much.
Patch notes soon, guys. Don't hate us.
So yeah, that's happening. Someone's talking about the Hammer event. The Hammer event is done, and I'll tell you what else is done. So the pet bingo, you guys might not have noticed that it was actually there, but the exchange period was extended, so that was there, but now it officially
that was a crazy extension to them.
Yeah.
I ran out of
very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the pet bingo tickets, if you had them, you should have used it. We gave you 2 more weeks to use it. You should have used it then.
True story.
If you don't have it now, if you haven't used it until now, it's a little too late.
Indeed.
The event's done. So that's done. Hammer event is done. Amazon Prime Season 3, that's done.
What about Amazon Prime Season 4?
That's what a lot of people have been asking. And I don't know.
Dang it.
I don't know.
I also didn't know. That's why I asked.
Wow. It's like, usually when you don't know, Tim, chances are I don't know. But people, as far to my knowledge, people enjoyed and they really appreciated the Amazon Prime events. So, will a season 4 come by? I would think yes.
If there was going to be a next season,
Yeah.
the next number after 3 is 4.
Yeah.
So in that way, I think it's possible.
I mean, if for whatever reason Amazon wants to stop doing this, then that's their call. But like, I think for the aspect of Black doesn't move out players, and we like it a lot, so I think it will happen again. But when, that I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. So you guys have to wait it out as we did for season 3. Season 4, if it comes out, we'll let you know. All right, so that's that. So yeah, that's the end of
they said thank you to me this time.
Ooh, fancy. Thank you. Someone's trying to come in the door.
I saw it happen.
Yeah, but I think he's just trying to.
They're being polite. I want to see how long they're going to be polite for.
Like in front of the door, they're just like wondering, can they come in or not? They can come in. Like, it doesn't bother us that much. Like,
not much, but I mean, we gotta respect chat.
Yeah. Well, okay. But yes. Now. So what we're gonna do now is take some Q&As. Let's answer some Q&As.
Q&A time.
And we'll move on to patch notes after that. But ask us questions.
Ask us questions. Ask us questions we're capable of answering.
Yeah. Give us the questions.
I feel like you guys have a pretty good sense of where the line is with things we do and don't know.
First thing, the Titan bug, the grab bug, and that has been around for a long time.
Longer than a day, for sure.
And the developers are working on it for a long time. And I believe right now it's still not completely fixed on their part, so I think they still need more time on it. It's taking a little bit longer than we initially expected, but they are very much working on it, like, every day. Like, I look at the conversation they have amongst each other, just like figuring out stuff to how to fix that as far as they can. But yeah, the grab bug that you guys are so annoyed by, as unfortunate as it is, it's not fixed yet. But we are trying to fix it as soon as we can, and all our developers are working diligently on that one. It has become a tough nut to crack, as what I've been known to. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate on our part. We do apologize for that. Hopefully we can get that fixed as soon as possible. That and the buffs, that's also related to Titans. Titans are like they're struggling.
That's right, Joel.
You know, if they're always telling us buff Titan buff win, and like I remember this scenario.
It's so hard to not forget these.
Yeah, I remember this scenario where we had the same thing with Archmage, and now people are saying nerf Archmage. So like I don't know what to tell you about that one. So if a buff is to happen and or a nerf is to happen, we'll let you know. But keep those comments coming. Obviously, we won't be able to answer to every single one of them, but we will definitely keep looking at those and telling you guys that this is a very, very important thing. And buff Paladin, please. That's also been around for a little bit while. Buff Hunters, that I don't get. Any interesting questions that you picked up on? You did a lot of 50 whiffs of lines. Like I imagine you caught up to at least one.
Oh, God. Okay, keep talking.
You want me to keep talking? Buff Raven, please? Yeah, okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I saw a lot of buff questions. I saw a lot of who is the Harbinger of Darkness.
Ooh.
I think something about that's appearing in patch notes.
Something.
Potentially.
Yeah.
11 skill I see about 18 times.
11 skill. That you have to wait a little bit towards. It will come. Wow, your hand gestures like, oh, that one you didn't follow.
No, I mean, I gotta keep you on your toes.
I was like, the expectations are like, like right here.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I'm doing pretty good so far, though.
Yeah, pretty good. But yes, you guys are asking a lot of questions, and obviously today when we show the developers' insight, a lot of interesting facts will be revealed and a lot of interesting things.
So if you guys are asking about new information for like new content that like we normally can't talk about unless it's in the patch notes already, look forward to that kind of information in what Joel's going to be posting later today.
So that video will be on YouTube. Be sure to go to that. I'll provide the links to everyone, including Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just give you guys the link to the premiere video showing, and we can watch it together after Velia Inn does end. So yeah, that's that. Any other questions though? Like you guys are asking. You guys are making a lot of requests. But questions. How long is the video duration, Joel? Oh, that's a good question. It's quite long. It was
That's still
and
relative.
that's why the video editor on the other department who was editing the video, he was struggling. It was a long video, and I was like, I kind of know what that feels like because I've done video editing as well, but like
longer than 2 minutes.
Oh, it's yes, it's very long. It's a very long video, but it's full packed with information. So you guys can expect a lot of things. You guys can expect to learn a lot of things in that video. And
is it going to be in English or subbed?
It's going to be so the thing is the most of the developers here, they don't speak fluent English, but some understand English quite well, so that like when I speak English, they understand what I'm saying.
And then they reply in Korean.
They didn't reply in Korean. Obviously, I know what they're saying because I understand Korean as well. So it was kind of like that. Like it's like I asked the questions in English. I talked to him in English. Then he replied back in Korean, and we subbed that. We subtitled that.
Okay,
so
that must have been a lot of work then.
Yeah, so it was a lot of work. I ended work at 11:30 on Friday.
Ew.
It's disgusting, but it was worth it. But it was worth it. It was not disgusting. It was just worth it. You did not hear me say that. I love my work.
The mic was on. I'm sorry.
I love my work, and it was not disgusting. It was wonderful because it was worth it. It was all for worth. So yeah, you'll see that video. You'll see that video once we end Velia Inn today. So I'm pretty excited because I know a lot of the viewers will be very excited about a lot of the information in there. So it's fired. No, I'm not fired. Because I love my job. You can't fire someone that loves his job, right?
True story.
That's true. You can't fire someone that loves his job. All right. Because I love my job. I love my job. All right. So that's any other questions other than the question about whether I love my job or not? I love my job.
Which was the only thing we were talking about.
Yeah. I love my job. All right. Other things? How are you today, Tim and Joe? That's a good question.
I am swell.
I'm doing all right. It went by fast. I can't believe it's already 5:48 p.m. in where we are. We started the day at 10 a.m. and it's like, yeah. Still got a long way to go, but time passed by pretty fast.
Not new hair. This is just what my hair does to me.
Yeah. So yeah, other things. Tim, talk more. We want to hear your voice more. That is me muting my mouth.
Do you need me to say words, or just you want to hear like my noise come out of my mouth? No, I think we're good. All right, you can talk again.
That was not a minute. That was not a single minute. You could talk for at least a minute.
No, I don't want to be bald.
What do you want me to be? Like, I talk like 60 times more than you do, and you want me to become bald like that faster?
What? No, I just, you know. When I speak, I want it to be important, Joel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I want it to be laser-focused relevance.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So people kind of appreciate the Tim noises.
Yeah.
Sing the sushi song. Okay, so what is that all about? You guys can tell me what that is, but...
Sushi. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't know the sushi song.
I'm speechless. And that was, wow. So yeah, that was that. If you can read these, you have good eyes. We have good eyes.
Oh,
so,
our eyes are
we're catching on to the comments.
fantastic.
We're catching on to the comments. I'm sure like most of you guys didn't see that comment. Like we saw it because we have good eyes.
Yeah.
We have good eyes.
We got bird eyes.
All right. There's other things. Tim, coffee Joe.
No, you're not supposed to go.
That was a funny episode. You weren't here, but I
No.
unintentionally
I still heard it.
expressed my disappointment, my moments of disappointments within the minigame. And people expressed that in a different category.
They used unique vocabulary.
They did.
To describe the situation.
One person specifically outlined it as if I had the video turned off and only had the audio on through that whole segment, that would not be friendly.
Friendly, yes.
It was the word they used.
It was an experience that if all of us didn't have again, maybe that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
That's what happens. Oh, can we see your shirts? This is the shirt. It says "Make the trip."
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And there's something in the back too.
Is there?
So like Black Desert Mole somewhere here.
Oh, yeah.
Has that. Oh, and there's like this little part that right on the sleeve.
It's very
like
fancy.
Black Desert.
Very fancy.
Are those shirts available to the public? That you have to find out for yourself. I checked on the Korean Pearl Abyss store, the one that ships to Korean customers, I guess. But and that was there, and this was here, this was there, but like I don't know about, because I believe different countries
have
availability
products?
have access to different products depending on where you are. So if you're asking that question, you should probably just go onto the homepage, check out the Pearl Abyss store, and see if it's there. If it's there, yes, it is there. But
if it's not
there,
logic follows.
It's not there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's as unfortunate as that is. All right, plushies too. I believe so. But once again, I can't speak for your specific country. I don't know where you live, and even if I know where you live, I couldn't check for your country, because if I click the Pearl Abyss store from my website, then it just goes to the Korean store. So I don't know. Joel not single anymore. Oh, well that's a very
news to me.
That's I don't know what you were saying in the aspect of I was alone for Velia Inn like 2 weeks ago, and now Tim's here with me. So that it's not the most correct use of the word single. But if you were meaning it towards that way, yes, Tim's here now, and he's gonna co-host this Velia Inn, as we always love him to do, and just that part, yes. But am I still single in my marital status? Or am I?
There's steps in between those two things.
I mean, just saying. Or in my relationship status with another female, as a male to female, coexistence in a relationship. That hasn't changed. Since the last weeks. If that ever is to change, I will update Tim first, obviously, because he's a good friend of mine. Then I'll update you guys. I'll update you guys as well, if that ever happens. Yep. Oh my God! Kill me. Patch notes. It will go. We will go to patch notes soon. Don't worry.
Pretty darn.
Do not worry. Hey Joe, it's my birthday today. Hello.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I was about to say hello.
Yeah.
But happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. But yeah. Okay, so I think we're almost. Ready
I think we're pretty darn ready.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we're gonna go into the patch notes.
Do we need a drum roll? What are you waiting for?
I need a mouse clicker. That's what I need, because I need to control OBS all by myself. Where's the mouse? There it is. All right, ready?
Ready, steady.
Setto.
Steady.
Go.
Okay.
So this is today's patch notes. So yeah, you guys are asking about Harbinger of Darkness. This is, I guess, the newest definition of that. How does this differ?
So the Harbinger of Darkness references, I believe that references Alezra before, but we also have this new super nefarious, evil, crazy Hadum.
Ooh. Okay. So how does that differ?
Well, Alezra was a sorceress who grew up in a village and became crazy powerful, and Hadum is the goddess of darkness. That's how it's different.
Okay.
We're talking about super powerful wizard, goddess.
All right. So, but I'm looking at chat. They're very excited. I might have to put the cold water on your steam just a little bit. Today is not Hadum.
It's not?
Today is not the actual Hadum coming into the game.
Then what is it, Joel?
Someone said just Omens, and that's pretty close. All right? It's a pre-event.
Oh, it's a pre-event.
Some people might... Party pooper, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a party pooper. I am sorry.
This guy,
I'm sorry.
Number one.
Party pooper, yes. I'm sorry.
He just...
Why do you do us like this? I'm sorry.
When he sees a party,
I'm sorry. I just put the cold... I just throw the bucket of water in the party. And, boo! Oh, my gosh. Hey, I'm sorry.
This guy.
I can't do it. It's not my fault. We got Jabeta. I never baited you. I never
Thank you. Thank you. This was not me, guys.
I never said.
I tried to change the itinerary. I wanted to reformat, and he said no.
I never told you that Hadum is coming today. The salt, yes, I'm feeling the salt, and it's quite painful. And it's like when you put salt on your wound, it's painful, right?
That looks like a knife.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, you better tell us what's in the game to keep these people around, Joel.
All right. Joel, nice bait, bro. It wasn't a bait. I didn't mean for it to be bait.
This guy.
All right. But what I can tell you now, to put a little more fire back into that bucket, Hadum is coming soon.
That's a tiny bit.
It's coming soon. Okay?
3 soons.
The reason why we're having Omens of Hadum, which is a pre-event towards Hadum, is because Hadum is coming soon. That makes sense.
And that logically totally follows, but...
Someone says soon when? Next year? No.
Oh, that's a different kind of soon.
That would not be soon.
That's a different kind of soon.
We're talking real soon. We're talking real soon. And so much information about Hadum will be available on the Developer's Insight video. So that's another reason for you guys to go and watch that and figure out what is coming, like what the whole thing is. So please go watch Developer's Insight after today's Velia Inn. You will not be disappointed.
You better make them real happy with this so they watch the other thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the first thing that's happening with Omens of Doom, you guys might like this quite a bit. If you do a lot of you guys, how much silver do most of you guys have right now? Like, what's your silver count? Like, I'm kind of curious, 'cause I know some people have crazy amount of
Trillions,
silver.
maybe.
Trillions? 4 bill, 5 bill, 15 bill.
33, 3. Yeah, I'm sitting at around 2 right now.
Why do you guys have so much silver? That was beyond my understanding of how much silver you guys had. All right, and you guys are probably wondering, where do I use this silver? And like, I have no good place to use the silver. The red weapons or red gear, they're never in the market anyway. So like, what's the silver for?
I just want to clarify for chat. You are alluding to a way to spend silver.
Oh yeah, I am.
You're not baiting them again?
No. I was asking them for a reason. I was asking them. Why is Tim always the good guy? I was literally doing the same thing, and like Tim always gets the credit. Fine, all right. So this is what it is. So 1 trillion, that's good for you. That's crazy. But anyway, so with the silver that you have, and at the moment not much places to spend it, this is somewhere you can do a good job of spending it, because there's gonna be this new thing in commemoration of Omens of Hadum. We will be opening up this brand new shop called the Omens shop, and it's gonna sell these stuff: the gear fragments, the World Boss gear fragments,
jazz hands.
Every day for the regular 3 cycled gears. So there's the Zarka, Dandelion, Nuvera. You can get 1 every day.
Mm-hmm.
And the Red Nose, Giath, and Muskin, and you know those jazz. You can get those once a week.
Not too shabby.
So this is extra fragments to get you 1 step closer into crafting your gear. It's a little expensive, yes. So it's definitely a choice. You're buying time is essentially what you're doing.
Okay.
It's not really a thing where even the pretty much new adventure, they can still join in the world boss and not die infinite times that you can't get the reward. Everyone can get the stuff as long as you reach like level 45 or so. This is only to help you
get there,
get it faster. So this is what you want. This is what you want. Then you can spend it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. For me, I'm probably going to spend on the weekly variants more than anything else, because those are really hard to get, and they take a long time to finish.
Yeah, it's like once a week.
Yeah, once a week. And if you miss that one time in the week, then you just miss it altogether. So this is something you can spend your silver on. Orwin Shop will be available starting today after maintenance is over.
Is it permanent, Joel?
That I have not received.
I'm actually not sure on that either.
It might not be.
Oh.
It might not be. But for now, for details on the expiration date, all that, if at all exists, then you should check the patch notes once it goes up online. So that's that. Okay. So that's the first thing. Alright, so second thing, that's pretty much it for the Omens of Hadum. It's just literally announcing it to you guys that Hadum is coming soon. And you can start to get prepared for it. Alright, so... And how you can get prepared for it, once again, you can learn more about that on the developer's insight video. So that's a lot of information there, okay? So yeah, that's that. Second thing that's happening today is a thing called Savage Giant Ogre.
He's a crazy guy.
Looks scary, and you guys are probably wondering, another world boss, Joel. And I'm about to tell you, no.
Not quite.
Mm-mm.
It's a little bit different.
It's quite different. It's actually a field boss.
Ooh.
It's actually a field boss. So it's different than a world boss. So world boss, you have to go inside.
Go into a zone, go into an instance.
Go into an instance, and then you can clear it. And then once you're done, you're done. But like if you miss the timing, you can go in a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do that. But it's not Joel. Come on, guys. Come on. That does not look like me. That does not look like me.
Maybe the eyebrows.
Maybe.
They're very defined.
Maybe. But Joel twin, no, I don't have a twin. And even if I did have a twin, that would not look like that. Okay? All right, so with this Savage Giant Ogre, it's a field boss. So what that means is like it will spawn once at that specific time. So an example of that, September 16th, 1830, September 19th, 1830, September 20th, 23rd, 26th, 27th, 1830. So 6:30 p.m. On your server time. It will spawn out in the open field.
And this is a spawn for the server, right?
Yeah, for
world bosses usually limit, like, I think it was 30 people.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is like anybody. Anyone in the server can go attack this
like
thing.
they go attack it.
Uh,
And if it dies, it ain't coming back until the next time it spawns. So this is something you need to set the alarm for, and just make sure you're there at 6:30. You're hurting my ears. Go fix the mic again. I'll look into it, but I think we're okay right now. But anyway, so go this field boss, Savage Giant Ogre, and once it spawns, beat the heck out of it.
mm-hmm.
Then once it's dead, you'll get your reward. But if you miss it, there's no going back until the next time. So that's the difference. So it's gonna be in this place called Longleaf Tree Forest. I believe this is Southwest Calpheon, is where the location is. But once you go there and wait for it to spawn, big giant ogre will just roar to do that, and then,
Just like that. That was almost identical to how it looks in game.
Yeah, I guess it does look like me. But, yeah. So yeah, that will come up, and so you guys just beat it and just get your rewards. That's how it is. So it's pretty simple, but it's a very, very new concept. We never really had a field boss before in Black Desert Mobile, so this is going to be interesting to see how that works. So yeah, go ahead, go and try that and see how that works for you guys. All right, next thing. Very interesting thing happening.
This one's spiffy.
This one is special. Let me just get a sip before we go.
You gonna prepare for this one? Is this a speech?
All right. So this is the next one. Some of you might know it if you've played in different regions before, but for global, this is a brand new thing. And wow, there's a lot of explanation to do. We now have totems.
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 We have totems.
We have totems.
What are totems, Joel?
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
I mean, is there a lot of explanation needed on what totems are?
Totems.
Do you want me to talk about totems?
Well, I'll start off.
All right.
And then once I die out,
if you're
once I die out,
all
then
right.
you guys can do that. Totem. It's a very, very unique.
Damn.
It's a very unique conceptual equipment. It's very, very different from our previous.
The equipment is ephemeral.
It's very different.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me go and show you for a base level totem versus a totem that you're probably gonna reach for, but it's gonna be hard to reach. So for most people,
it's gonna be rough.
For most people, you're gonna just have to be happy with what you have right, let me just show it real quick. This is a base totem on the left side. That is a +4 totem. And let me tell you first of all, you guys think +4, that is so easy. That is like, get out of here. You're just telling me totem. And it's like, totem is going to be good. +4, it's like, it's not even that hard.
Nobody's saying that right now.
But let me tell you now, +4, it probably is not going to be that easy. Based on my experiences in KR, it might not be easy to get +4.
Yeah, and people are mentioning the name, the extra ability that's there. It says Night's Restoration. I believe the name has since been changed to something that is hopefully a little more intuitive.
Sure, but what's important is this. This is what you get with +4. All accessory enhancement +1. All accessory enhancement +1. So if you can achieve +4 totem, you will get all accessory enhancement +1.
And this is similar to be the enhanced sushis or the enhanced alchemy stones that give pluses to all the gear. Except it's the accessories.
This is probably why people want to try to go for +4. So what I've learned through my experiences of totem. So you just get a totem and you get another totem. Use that as an fodder and just upgrade it. Like you do with accessories. So in that way it works the same. But the rates are a little bit different. It's relatively harder to get from +1, +2, +3, +4.
Yep.
But I feel like it's a little more abundant than our usual accessories. So for like orange accessories, sometimes really hard to get. I feel like it's hard to get.
Orange accessories are few and far between.
It's not easy, but the rates are a little bit more friendlier, so that you can upgrade it if you choose to. Totem, it's readily more available for a mystical grade item, but it doesn't upgrade as easily. So please take that as a note before you go all in on your totems and just get disappointed a little bit later.
And can we ask this? Someone's asking if restoration scrolls work for the totem.
It does not.
It does not.
So that's also an important thing. If you go from +1 to +2 and you fail, you'll go back to the base. And they don't even give you the option to go for the 50% restore. Okay?
So there isn't the method for recovery, and it's a bit harder, but they are more plentiful. So
they seem more plentiful. They
can be easier to come by.
Yeah, they're definitely more easier to come by when it comes to them versus accessories. Like mystical accessories, they're still hard to get, even though they're a little bit more widespread. It's still pretty hard to get. They're quite expensive and all that. But totems, it's a little more available, but the how you use them is going to be very, very important. So this is where I draw the two lines. So hear me out. I'm definitely in one of these lines. So my line is someone that will probably get a lot of different totems, equip it to all my characters. That's fine. And I will probably not upgrade past crazy levels. Like +2 is something maybe I will go for maybe. But there will be people that will invest in that one totem to get to +4. Then they will look to the next one if they choose to.
And for anyone wanting to do this safely, some people do this as a strategy for the post-40 enhancement for the regular gear anyway.
Yeah.
But you can get a +1, start on a new totem until it gets to +2, then bring the other one to +3.
That's a strategy you can use.
That way you're making sure you always have at least some decent level of totem to use.
And that's where I'm going to take it. If I get more totems, I will put it on all of my characters, whether it's base, +1, that's fine. I believe +1 is free. +1 is like 100%.
It's the only guaranteed.
It's the only guarantee. So if you get to +1, that's the guarantee. So anywhere past +1, is where you're fighting with the rates.
And whereas with accessories, you have guaranteed up until +3. This one from +1 on, it's a chance.
Yep. So we told you already. It's not going to be the easiest thing. It's not going to be as easy as accessories, and you guys probably will experience it yourself, even if I tell you or not tell you. But just know that we told you, and it's there. And just see how that totem works for you, and really just strategize around it to see what your go-to strategy it is for them. So that's totem.
And people are asking about that ability there. Can I explain it to them?
Yeah, nice restoration.
So it's called Nice Restoration here. I believe we've changed it to Second Wind for what you'll see that in the patch. Basically, this ability This mechanic is in a lot of other games, but when you die, it will revive you on the spot. And so any hit that would kill you, it won't kill you, and you have a chance to survive and try and live in that moment. And so the cooldown, it says 600 seconds, so 10 minutes.
For base.
And so you can't get that revival effect for another 10 minutes. And this is not it doesn't activate in arena. This is just for field and all related field content.
All right, so that's how it works, okay? That's how it works. And how we're going to help out with that to introduce you guys into totems is that we have an in-game event related to this. So it's just destroy the mysterious totems of Hadum. So what we're gonna do is literally just go around the field, the normal field, wherever you guys are. At certain locations within the field, this information can be shared amongst different adventures, and you guys can go on Discord, you guys can go on Reddit, whatever, Facebook, or whatever site that you guys are most comfortable with, and share the information amongst each other. But wherever it spawns, you can just destroy a bunch of these totems, and you will get these things called the totem fragments. And you can exchange the totem fragments for various things, including
lots of things,
including an actual totem chest. So for 1,000 totem fragments, you can get one set of 5 totem chests. So you can get 5 totems right away, just for 1,000. So this is what I already mean. Like for accessories, it would not be nearly as easy to get whatever you need for a totem, for the accessories. So it's a little more available. You can get 5 totems. How you choose to use them, that is completely up to you. I'm going to probably just equip all the base totems to all my characters first, then probably go for the +1. That's probably a fine thing to do. That's that. So with that, there's going to be Abyssal Crystal Chest, there's going to be Mystical Relics, good stuff, Mystical Accessory Selection Chest, Mystical Lightstones, all good things. So these are here. Go and hunt some totems and get the totem fragments. And then you can exchange for good items, including the brand new totems.
And you guys are noticing that the exchange rate here is way, way higher than other events that are similar to this. But I do believe you'll be able to get the fragments much faster than you would with the other event items that have come out.
Yeah. So this is something that you guys can take advantage of, exchange for all the items. So this is something that you guys have to experience yourself and see how it works for you. But strategy will be needed. Don't just go ham and just try to enhance everything that you got and then be disappointed later. Just go and try to experiment with what this feels like. Then see what the best strategy for you is going to be. That's important, okay? So that's important. All right, so that's that. Totem, we got that out of the way. Luckily, I didn't die in the middle of it, so we're good. But the next thing is going to be also very interesting. We might take a lot of hits today, but it's okay. It's fine.
Oh yes.
Yeah. This next thing. I
know where we're going with this.
This next thing, you guys will love it for what it is, but you guys might throw some words at us.
Happy words, Joel.
Happy words. Okay.
Nothing but happy words.
Next update. Let's go to it. Here it is. Tier 8 horse. Tier 8 horse. Just another tier 8 horse, right?
Just another horse.
Just another horse. We went from tier 7 to tier 8. Big whoopity doop.
Not so fast, Joel.
That's what you were probably saying, but what we're having with tier 8 horse is something very important. It gets
so many things happen with tier 8 horses.
Yeah. And it's very important how this works out. So with tier 8 horse, the biggest change that it has compared to a tier 7 horse or any other tiers before that is that it has this skill, the quantum jump.
And that sounds crazy. I promise you, this is exactly what the ability does.
Literally, it instantly moves you to the stored location. So when you have this, so just correct me on this if I'm wrong, but you have the save location tab on your main screen, and we just use your horse. You can use quantum jump to go to that location instantly.
Okay, so literally, you save a location and you click on it, and if you're on your tier 8 horse at the time, your horse will not start riding to a place like horses normally do.
Pick you up.
It literally creates a portal and flies through and takes. I'm sure it sounds exactly like that, and takes you exactly to the location that you mentioned. So that was impressive.
Yeah.
You missed your calling.
That's
for portal sound effect VOs.
Yeah. That is what tier 8 horse does.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what's the caveat? What's the trade?
Teeny tiny caveat.
What's the deal, Joel? What's the
caveat.
deal? What's the deal? Okay, so there is a obviously tier 8 is already seems like a much more valuable horse. You guys don't even see the bonds that it has available. The bonds are much better. But in addition to that, this quantum jump obviously makes this horse much more valuable than a tier 7 horse. Now, how do you get this horse? By combining one tier 7 level 10 and another tier 7 level 10, and boom, it makes level tier 8 level 1 tier 8 horse. Is that how it works? No.
That's 66%, right, Joel?
That's not how it works this time around. So how this works for creating a tier 8 horse is you can combine one tier 7 horse level 10 and another tier
7 horse level 10.
Level 10 and
then
in this one item that I wrote.
Yeah, some users already pointed it out.
Yeah. So and there's this one more item called the rainbow jewel fruit. Rainbow jewel fruit that you can buy in the animal shops, like the where you on the NPC that sells like pet feed. Go to that guy, and he'll sell this rainbow jewel fruit.
Rainbow jewel fruit.
That's what it's called, and they cost 100 million silvers. One of these costs 100 million silvers, so it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
And then there's one other thing, Joel.
And probably the most important thing is that even if you have all those ingredients, you combine it, and the fruit goes in the middle of it.
Yep. Exactly like that. Just turn on the volume, and it's basically Joel making those sounds.
It might fail.
Yep.
And the result of that failure will lead to one of your tier 7 horse disappearing.
Yeah.
So while you started off with 2 tier 7 horses, you might end up with 1 tier 7 horse at the end of it.
So again, don't be greedy with this.
Yes.
Get a 3rd tier 7 horse to level
Yes.
10, then breed and go from there.
So be sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Of course, everybody would love a tier 8 horse, but this time it ain't so easy. All right? That's why I have 5 tier 7 horses. See, that's an ideal situation where you can try for a tier 8 horse and you'll be completely fine. Because even if you lose some, you'll still have tier 7 horses left over. But if you literally only have 2 tier 7 horses, I would recommend building up more tier 7 horses first before actually trying to exchange to tier 8. Because even if it fails, then you end up with 1 tier 7 horse, and you probably don't have the other one for merchantry, which obviously that's not an ideal situation. So be sure you know what this all accounts into, and be sure you know you have the after solution in case it doesn't work out for you. All right. So that's the tier 8 horse. Very, very good, very, very good, but it comes at a cost, possible cost. So you might succeed at the first try, but there is a rate applied to this, okay? Rainbow jewel fruit. How's that rainbow jewel fruit?
Because it's rainbow jewel fruit.
Oh.
Rainbow jewel fruit. It's a very slight shift.
I hate that my name will be engraved to an item that probably will be hated quite a bit.
Or loved.
Or loved. If it works out for you, I will be the most lovable jewel fruit that you can find. But in the case that I failed, please don't be mad at me too much. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault, okay? So yeah, that's what's happening. Rainbow jewel fruit, call it whatever you will, but that's what you'll need to attempt at a tier 8 horse, okay? That should make a little more sense. All right, next thing. Moving on from horses, we naturally move on to another different bit of updates that you can think of with horses. And it is a merchantry update. We're now expanding our zone to the right side, to the east, to Media.
Oh.
So I believe South and North Media are both open.
Yes,
Yeah,
both medias.
Yeah, they're both open. So merchantry, there's a couple of things that are happening with merchantry. Of course, the new zone means a lot of interesting things. You can explore that new area, see how the new bits work out for you, and you can choose to maybe even move your camp towards that location if you're fancying that to be much more favorable than the other location that you're in currently.
Yep, you can always move your camp, and don't forget the one tip that's mentioned right in the beginning when you start merchantry is that trade goods that travel farther are usually worth more. Mm-hmm. So with the new wagon, sorry, we haven't talked about that yet, have we?
Spoiler alert!
with content that comes in the future, you can plan to go across the entire range of merchantry areas and try and sell your materials and make more money that way.
You heard nothing. Yes. So yeah. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
That's 10 minute spoilers aren't bad, right?
It's not bad. Okay. It's not bad. At least you're not spoiling next week's update or anything like that.
That would be, yeah. I'll just walk out right now.
So yeah,
it's been great, guys.
It's been a good run. It's been a good run for that. All right, so we'll get to that in a bit. But yes, so Medea's available. Let's go to some of the things that are happening with it. So we have the merchantry missions that are coming about. It says World Boss. I believe that's not what it will say. If you read at the bottom right of that image, it says images from the test environment, and it is subject to change. So I imagine that image will change. If it does not change, please let us know, because I don't think it should say World Boss Season 3.
No.
That's what it said in the test server.
I'm sure it'll be different.
It was in the test server. So ignore that top part of that image, just look at the bottom part, and I'll even highlight it so you can focus on that a little more. So a couple of missions that you can do: sell at a shop in merchantry, get the 3,000 tablets, merchantry combat event 25 times, and get a tier 6 horse. You can do that. And merchantry logging event, you get this crow merchant's elixir, but it does look a little bit different.
It looks a tiny bit different.
So let's go to it. So the tier 6 horse, it's very straightforward. You can get a tier 6 horse just by completing, 25 combat events in merchantry. Very, very easy to do. You can probably do that in one run even if you want to. So that tier 6 horse emblem, easy to get that. And then once you complete the logging event, 25 of those, once again, very, very easy to do, you will be able to get, how many? 5 of these crow merchants elixir. But it is a little bit different. It is a mystical variant compared to the epic variant that we had last time. And the biggest thing that it does differently is that it instantly teleports you to a wandering merchant one time.
It's a teleporty theme we got going on.
When the horse teleports, and then the horse teleports again if you have the crow merchant's elixir. So if you guys do merchantry, you will know that sometimes the wandering merchant sometimes pops up during your travels, and it's like 1,500 meters away, and it's like
miles.
1,500 meters away. How am I gonna get to that? And you usually don't. That's really usually a waste of travel space to get to where that is. But if you use the crow merchant's elixir, the mystical kind, then you can go and teleport to that instantly, and then you can reroute from there of where you want to go. So that's that. So crow merchant's elixir, just try it out, see if you like it, see if you notice the biggest differences, and see how that works for you. So those are the new items that comes with the merchantry updates. And if you want to explore the new thing with the Medea, I'm sure it'll be very, very fun. Go ahead and try it and see how you like it. All right, so that's with the base update for merchantry, and to cut off the 10 minutes into 4 minutes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was really I was stressing about that.
Yeah, for less stress, for the de-stress of Tim. So we do have new wagons, and the big wagon that we have, it's obviously very, very big. It's called the Trade Wagon. And it does take up a lot of resources to make it, but I've seen screenshots of people really hoarding onto a lot of resources.
Yeah, I'm sure plenty of people will be able to make this right away.
Right away. I know there's a lot of people that actually can make this right away. But level 54 merchantry, you're crazy.
How?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I'm at 35. It takes forever to level up.
Well, good on you. But yes, the trade wagon is now available. And the other wagons above them, farm wagon, white wagon, freight wagon, they got a buff on their weight gain, so they can hold more stuff than they usually could. So if you don't have the trade wagon, your current wagon is much better than it used to be. So take advantage of that. That's also very, very important. Okay. All right, so that was the end of the merchant tree updates, and the next update is sort of related to merchant tree, but sort of not. But I think this is something that a lot of people have been waiting for.
It's related,
and a lot of people have been waiting for this. I've seen comments on this of please bring this, please when is it coming? It is finally here. Town 8 Town Hall.
Tier 8 Town Hall.
Tier 8 Town Hall. That was really anticlimactic, but
yeah, you had to keep the energy up. That was a massive downward slope.
if I was a stock market,
yeah,
people would be screaming right now of how low I dropped.
You sound like those old tourist guides from like those old trips.
Oh gosh.
We're like, and next up we're gonna come across the corner. Oh, look out for the tree. I hope everyone is okay.
That did sound like that guy. Because I did go on a vacation recently, and that's how
That would do it.
Yeah. So, Tier 8 Town Hall is here. Let me look at my notes again, a bunch of the things that you can update with this. So, the following buildings, I think this was written by Grace, if I'm not wrong, or Tim.
Most likely.
But
Most likely Grace.
It does say the following buildings can now be upgraded with Tier 8 Town Hall.
Almost everything.
Almost everything, but it does say Town Hall, obviously, storage, food storage, ranch, refinery, trading post, stable, trade workshop, and alchemy lab. Okay?
Oh.
Okay.
Less than I thought.
So that's what you can do, and you can already see that with your once your refinery reaches level 21, it can produce refined black crystals, which is nice. Okay. So that's the first thing. And another thing that comes with it is a brand new crafting.
This one I'm actually curious about. This one I'm kind of interested in.
Very, very easy actually. So if you have a bunch of mystical grade crystals and mystical grade lightstones that you just do not use, you can just exchange them for a trade good that you can sell during merchantry and sell at a high price. And you can only sell this to wandering merchants too. So this is obviously by choice. If you have a bunch of lightstones or a bunch of mystical crystals just laying around that you do nothing with, it's just literally hogging storage space. You can exchange it for trade goods, sell it to a wandering merchant. Then
I'll be curious to see how much they sell for.
I actually haven't checked, but I imagine they would sell for a decent amount. Okay, so that's that. The new trade goods that you can sell, that you can make and sell. That's how it is here. So mystical grade crystal, mystical grade lightstone. Exchange that. That's how it is. All right, the next thing is going to be. I think this is more of a giveaway more than anything because of how easy this mission actually is.
Yeah, it's piece cake.
It's the Ancient Ruins event. It's a daily mission event, and literally it's just if you complete Ancient Ruins 9 and up with 3 multiplier,
it counts towards everything.
You just get all the rewards.
Yeah.
This is pretty easy.
Yeah, so it's something that only really scales if you're new to the game. But if you can already do Ancient Ruins 9, just wipe this out in one go.
And Ancient Ruins 9 is like 4,300 or something like that?
Yeah.
It's not that high.
Yeah.
So even for new players, you can get to 4,300 pretty easily. So this is something you can do every day. Just make sure you do 3 multiplier of at least Ancient Ruins 9 every day. And then for very little ancient tablets spent, you'll be able to get a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, this is some good stuff for buffing up higher levels.
Yeah, so this is something that you really want to make sure you don't forget to do every day while this is available. So this is something just really easy stuff. So yeah, that's how it is for the stuff. And that's the end of patch notes.
Dun da da.
That's the end of patch notes. Today's one of those days. I think today's one of those days where it feels like it's going to be. Sometimes they say the calm before the storm.
We are in the eye of the hurricane right now, Joel.
But I think this is going to be the storm before the calm.
That means it's getting worse?
No. We will find the light once we're very, very close to.
So we are heading towards the light of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah.
So look forward to it.
And I would say this is like almost like only about a quarter of 101 to show in the patch notes. The other 3/4 will come about in the developer's insight. I know I'm hyping it up so much right now, and if people are like, ooh, it's like people are so hyped about it because Joe hyped it up so much, and
yeah.
If it doesn't live up to that hype, then they're gonna be so disappointed.
There's a lot of content coming out. There's a lot happening.
Mm-hmm.
This is just what's coming out today. But we're preparing for a lot.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah. So
a lot of stuff.
Please check out the video when it comes out after this stream.
When does the developer insight start again? So it will start in about 30 minutes now. 30 minutes from now, and it will be exclusive to YouTube. So we will give you the link once we're close to done with the stream. And actually, I'll give it to you guys now so that you guys can open up a new tab and just be there once it. So that you
are you gonna post it?
Yeah, I'll just have it so that you guys can all see it once it's there.
Yeah, so we're gonna end the stream a little bit early, but he's gonna get that ready for you guys. And until then, I will happily answer any questions you guys have about patch notes or anything else on your mind.
Do it.
I'm doing it. I said.
Oh, okay. Thanks. So I'm getting the link, and I will write it down on all the platforms. Oh, there was an error.
What's my CP? My CP is around 8,000 right now.
Wow, impressive.
So, but I've got more work to do.
So I posted on Twitch.
Okay, so Joel just said he posted on Twitch, if you couldn't hear him.
I posted on Facebook.
Twitch and Facebook should have it.
So that's the link that you should go to. So that's the premiere link. I don't think it's working for YouTube, but YouTube it's pretty easy. It's just
you stay safe too, JM person.
Yeah. So YouTube it's easier because it's literally you just have to go back.
Yeah, you click the link and you should be good to go.
Yeah. So did everyone receive the link? Did everyone get the link? I'll send it again. I'll send it again once we close to whatchamacallit. Once we're getting to the end of the stream, I'll post the link again just so that you guys know exactly where to go. But is he your boss? No, he works in a different department.
He's the stream boss.
Well, I'm just a pleb that's working for a different team. But the person that I have interviewed for this developer's insight,
Pretty important.
He's a very important guy. He's the lead developer. He's a lead developer of Black Desert Mobile. So any and all final decisions as to what gets developed, he makes the call.
Yeah, those times where we joke, where you guys ask us to like, hey guys, directly change this thing. We laugh, but this guy can do that.
Literally, this guy, he has the magic wand to.
Yeah, all of your guys' crazy suggestions that like we can't acknowledge.
He does that.
If you talk to him and he's like, oh, that's not a bad idea. Okay, it's happening for sure.
So yeah.
Good times.
So yeah, the update and all the stuff that comes into Black Desert Mobile, it is literally the final say comes from him. The final say comes from him, and he's actually a very lighthearted guy. He's just very, very friendly. Even considering how high of a position that he has in the for Black Desert Mobile, he pretty much like other than the executive producer, because the producers are different than like the developer, but as an developer, he's the king. So yeah, you guys will be able to catch that video on YouTube once it goes live. That will be very important. So but the video is pre-recorded. We can't say anything to him. That's true. That is very true. You guys are saying you can't say anything to Ryan. That's very true. Even if you say something to him, that Ryan in that video will not be able to hear you. Yeah. But I wonder if Ryan will be watching the same video that he already watched, obviously during the production of that video. But he already watched it. But if Ryan comes on YouTube and if he watches it with you guys, and obviously he'll see the chat that you guys will be writing, maybe he'll see the things that you write.
Almost like an AMA.
Yeah. Maybe he'll see the things that you write, but that's if Ryan does watch that video with you guys on the premiere. So count your chances, I guess. Like if you want to say something to bring to the game and like really want to direct out all your requests, opinions, and all the things that you really want for the game, and you really want to say that, you can say that on YouTube, and maybe he'll get to read it. Because as I explained earlier, I did all the interview questions in English, and he understood all of it. So he understands English. So he'll be able to read English perfectly. So don't worry about that too much. So once that video comes up at 7 p.m. If you still haven't found the video yet, it's literally, if you go to our YouTube channel right now, that's youtube.com/blackdesertmobile_en. If you go to youtube.com/blackdesertmobile_en, once you go to that site, you go to our channel, you'll quickly find the premiere link for the Developers Insight, and that will start in about 24 minutes. In about 24 minutes, it will start. So you guys can go to that and catch all the information on that.
Did you have more to say? No. Somebody asked a question about where to get the totems. Totems are going to be in the cash shop, but I've also read, and you can check on the patch notes, that you can also get them in the field.
And it's more available in the in-game events as well.
Right, events as well.
In-game events, you can get 5 totems for 1,000 fragments. You can do that twice, I think.
And the World Boss fragment should be available right after this maintenance finishes.
What do you mean?
The one
Orman shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, Orman shop should be there as well.
If you want to review any information from the patch notes, including stuff we didn't or wasn't able to get to here, you can check our official patch note posting.
Yeah.
And verify everything there.
On the official website, if you go to news, if you go to patch notes, when it comes up, it usually comes up around the time that it's done with the update. By the way, today's update is going to be 4 hours instead of 3 hours. So it will be ending in about, what time? 2 hours and 20 minutes about from now.
Yeah.
So you
2.5 hours or so?
2.5 hours or so, yeah.
You should be good.
You'll be able to log back in. So it's not the usual 3 hours that you guys are used to, but it will be 4 hours today. Obviously, to add a lot of stuff, that's important. Female Game Master win. Need a rep for us females. I know, but
Joel. Yeah, Joel.
What do you?
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I mean.
I'm with you. All representation is good.
It's important, but literally, we don't have any female applicants for our team that wants to become the next global female GM.
Sad times.
We would love that. We would love that, and I'm sure whoever she will become great. But that we haven't found her yet. Hopefully, we'll get there.
Updated loot for merchantry. I haven't heard, although you can check media in merchantry to see what new merchandise might be there.
So all the details of merchantry, I can go on and on, but it's better to just experience it yourself. You're probably gonna go into merchantry anyways if you're interested in it, and kind of see the differences for yourself. I did mention a Crow's Merchant because I thought it could be confusing to some people, but otherwise it's all the merchantry stuff are usually self-explanatory.
I would also strongly encourage everyone to get the newest wagon as soon as possible.
Yeah, if you have the resources, it doesn't hurt to buy it.
There's also some other buffs that come with the wagon.
Location of the ogre. It's going to be in southwest Calphion, as far as to my knowledge.
Yeah, the Longleaf Trees forest, and it's also an event. There's going to be an icon at the left, like your other UI icon. So you click on that, and it'll take you straight to where the ogre is going to appear.
Yeah, it says Longleaf Tree Forest.
Yeah,
I believe that's in southwest Calphion.
The developer insight is pre-recorded.
Is it live or pre-recorded? Yeah, it's pre-recorded.
Yeah. So he's not appearing on Velia Inn. It's a separate video that's been already made.
But it will be a first-time view for everyone around the world. So if nobody other than the production team has seen this, so obviously I saw it because I was involved in the production part of it. But most people, including people in Perlibus, they're probably seeing this for the very first time. So it's an important video because it not only it features the things that will come in the future, in the near future of things, which you guys are always excited about. We also get a deeper insight to what the developer thinks about some of the current things that's happened. So, he's gonna talk about, I think, for example, why did Hashin come so early? You'll get an answer to that. And I think he'll talk a lot about Hadum as well. So, You guys probably will have a lot of questions about Hadum, and first, people who have never tried it before, what is it all about? Like, you'll probably learn a lot from that video alone, so that's important. And at the end, there might be a surprise, something about something.
Wait, this means it's not Joel.
It will be. It will be
this.
Like at the end, there might be a surprise, something about something. You guys remember the long time ago when we had the incredible producer Cho.
Oh, that was a crazy day.
Producer Cho, everyone went nuts when we gave out all those black pearls. So I don't know. That's as far as I can say. We might have something surprise about something that happens with that. Anyways, it's gonna be a good video, and it's gonna be worth watching. So please go watch that. We have like about 20 minutes till we get there. I think we'll end the stream. We'll end the stream in about 9 minutes, so that you guys have 10 minutes to just chill out. We'll have the video just right there, and you can go to the premiere site. Do the jazz hands again.
Jazz hands.
So
there should be a jazz hands emoji somewhere.
There should be. It's this one when you feel jazzy. Can you be PK'd at fuel boss? Because it's gonna be normal fuel if you have bounty. Not bounty. Outlaw mode on. If you have outlaw mode on, yes, you can get killed just like any other point. But if you don't have outlaw mode on, you cannot be killed by other people.
I would definitely turn it off.
Yeah.
During the.
It's gonna be hectic.
Oh.
I imagine it's gonna be a lot of people. I've never actually played it when it was introduced in KR for the first time. I heard it was crazy, but I've never actually tried. So I'm going to experience it for the first hand to see what it's going to be like, especially in global.
I think I saw someone ask about level requirement for the new wagon. You need to have a tier 8 town center.
Yes.
And you need to be merchantry level 25.
Yeah.
And once you have that, you just need the materials
resources.
and you can make it.
Mm-hmm. You said town center like it was a Pokemon center.
Oh no!
I love Pokemon centers. Nurse Joy is omnipotent.
Omnipotent, yes.
And she is omnipresent.
Yes. Literally, she's everywhere.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's the same Nurse Joy.
Yeah.
Nurse
no matter
Joy,
where you go.
Nurse Joy for the win. She's great.
She's hardcore.
She's great.
But yeah, it's not too bad. The requirements are pretty small, so just get that and you can make the wagon pretty easy.
Will the channel get locked due to how many people are going to World Boss? I have not heard that.
Yeah, I think it should be fine.
I have not heard that. If that was a possibility, I think I would have been told. And if it does happen, let us know, and we'll see what the true spec of that is. But I have not heard that to be true. Yeah. Is this server up normal time or take 10 hours? What does that mean? Is this time?
That might be sarcasm.
Are they
4
asking
hours.
about? Okay.
So 2 hours after the stream ends, thereabouts, you should be ready to go.
Yeah. Link for the developers insight, please. If you just you're asking from YouTube, right? Just go to our YouTube channel, right? Go to our YouTube channel, and it should be one of the first things you see. Like it's right there, and you should see this little thumbnail with Mr. Ryan Kang just like right there for you, and it says developers insight. That's the video. That's the link you go to, and then just wait there until we get to 7 p.m. and it should open up. So that's something that you guys need to know. Other questions? We got a couple minutes before we close out, so it's we got a little bit of time. What do you guys got? What do you guys got? Oh, last time it was 8 hours. Yeah, I think we're okay this time. That last time the problem was like the app was not uploaded onto the market, and it did not show up, and like that's something we had no control over. So we were waiting as just as much as you guys were waiting, and hopefully it did not last longer than that. Of course, it was still pretty long, but thank you guys for the patience on that one. Hopefully we won't have that issue again, especially because you don't have to re-download the app this time around. This one's just a data update. Other thing. Hey Tim, are you in
IT?
I think it's like, are you in it?
IT.
IT?
In IT, as in the field.
Are you in IT?
And I'm not. I'm on the translation writing team.
Localization.
Yep.
Yeah.
That word. That word.
It's your team name.
Yeah, that was definitely the word I was looking for.
The translating thing.
Yeah.
The
thing with the words and the different languages.
We changed the Korean to the English.
Yeah.
Yeah. How far away is Archer for global? I have no idea now. Like I would have told you it would be a long time, but like Hashashin coming through, I don't know anything anymore. Like I feel like I knew like kind of a pattern to when things are gonna happen, but like that Hashashin release completely broke all the patterns. So I had no idea like when anything will happen.
Yeah, future class stuff we have no idea.
Yeah, and I'm sure Ryan will discuss that as well in the developers. Like all these questions you guys have, most likely you might get a lot of those answered like indirectly through the developers insight video. Like Ryan takes a lot of time to answer a lot of different questions and just kind of explain his thoughts about different things that are going on right now. So it's gonna be good. Other things. Whoa. Will Titans be fixed? Yes, it will be fixed.
That was the first announcement.
Mm-hmm. But it's been a long time, so
it has been a while.
It definitely needs to be set again. But our devs are working on that quite intensively. Unfortunately, it's not fixed yet, but we are definitely doing all we can to fix it as soon as possible. Hopefully, you can get the good word out to get that Titan bug fixed. I know it's been painfully long for Titan users for a long time, but hopefully, we can get that done soon. So yeah. Outlaw map will be permanent. Oh, Outlaw map is done too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Outlaw map. I know you got a lot
Very
of people.
Unfortunate.
A lot of people sent me DMs actually saying like they love this Outlaw map.
I thought it was a great idea.
Keep it forever. Like
people who want a PvP.
Yeah.
Like you can go do your thing.
Do your thing. And like that, like people really liked it. And then we're like, but we initially announced that it was going to be an event-oriented thing, that it was going to end. So that is done. That is Outlaw map is out. But if you guys really want it, and if you guys really feel like, oh, we need that once again, say it out. Just like let us know. Then I guess you guys are the biggest persuasives to the devs. Like let me tell you that. Like if you guys want something, say it out, and as more people say it, then people in the development team is like, oh, they really want it, so we should.
Indubitably.
So yeah, you guys do have a big say in that. So something like Outlaw map, go ahead and say it if you need to.
Few more.
What will the new alchemy lab the level do? I believe you can assign more workers than previously.
Yeah. Generally, for any craft related buildings, you can add more workers at the same time.
It used to be just one, no matter how high level you're. But I think the new extended levels are gonna allow you, I think, assign multiple workers. It's probably what I assigned. Joel, what did Jeremy say about sinigang? He told me it was very delicious, and I am now drooling over it to see how, because they at BDM talk, they were asking like all these. We had a lot of food talk, right? And then they were telling me about sinigang. It's like a really good food in Philippines.
I've never heard of this.
And I haven't heard of it either. And like they told me to talk to Jeremy about it, so I talked to Jeremy, and he said it's really good. Really good is what he told me. So I will try it next time I'm in the Philippines. Joel, is Jeremy from Philippines? Yes, he's from the Philippines. And we love him. We love Jeremy. We all love Jeremy. There's literally nobody in this company that doesn't love Jeremy.
Jeremy's great.
Jeremy's amazing. Tim, how many languages do you speak?
3-ish. Korean's very much a work in progress, and I learned Japanese a long time ago.
Yeah, Japanese. He's really good at Japanese too. Hi!
Wait, what?
Wait,
was that your Japanese yes?
Yes. I just had to blurt it out.
Good. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. Thanks. Hadum minus 14? Have to wait. You have to wait and find out to see where that is. Does opai mean cute?
Don't say that. Don't worry about that word.
Okay.
Don't worry about that word.
I'm sorry. Beep! Just like beep! Whatever that meant.
Oh. Tim-san, 日本語が分かって素晴らしい. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
They said it was amazing that I understand Japanese.
Okay. Good. Joel eats sinigang when I go to Philippines, when all this is over and I can actually travel to different places, I'll probably try it. Because I love food.
Food's amazing.
Speak a few Japanese words, Tim.
Oh, I said what that person said.
Well, that's pretty cool. Yes, we're sure.
日本語が分かって素晴らしいって.
Oh.
It means you are great. You understand Japanese. That's great.
Great.
Wow.
We're done. We're out of time.
Oh, we're done. And you're
One more question.
かっこいいです
One more question. One more question and we'll be done.
すごいな、日本語上手。あ、そこまで。
Oh, wow. Love you guys. You are wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. You're wonderful as well. Whoever calls us wonderful, you wonderful as well.
We are all, everybody is wonderful.
Joel, been to Malaysia? Actually, I've never been to Malaysia. I heard Malaysia's food. I heard Malaysian food is like
Premium.
it's really good. I heard a lot of good things about Malaysian food. But wherever they have good food, I will definitely travel to try to go there. And but Malaysia will be up there. Now you're just filtering reading the Japanese comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, please do not miss the Developers Insight. It will be starting in 9 minutes. 9
it's gonna
minutes
be great,
from now.
guys.
Just go to YouTube and I'll as soon as we end the stream, I will post the link again. I'll post the link again for everyone to see. So stick around. Go to that YouTube channel and go to the YouTube premiere link. And starting in about 9 minutes, you'll be able to see the Developers Insight with the rest of the world. And it's going to be amazing. So please go and watch that. And for that, this is going to be the end of today's episode of Velia Inn. And we'll be back, obviously, 2 weeks from now. And see how that works for all of us. Someone just called me, but it's okay. That's fine. So we'll end the stream now.
Thanks so much, guys.
We'll go to the Velia music again, but please, in 8 minutes, do not miss the Developers and you will miss a ton if you do. That's it.
That's it.
Goodbye.
Thank you, guys. See you next time.
Oh, that was fun.